to the planet. Welcome to existence. Everyone's here. Everyone's here. Everybody's watching you now. Everybody waits for you now. What happens next? What happens next? Dare you to move? Dare you to move? Dare you to lift yourself up off the floor? I dare you to move. I dare you to move like today never happened. Today never happened before. Welcome to the fallout. Welcome to resistance. The tension is here. The tension is here. Between who you are and who you could be. Between how it is.
Alright, let's wake up, Julian.
You can kiss your ass. Bye.
Hmm. Think I need some bandages. You have bandages. Just need to-
Salvation is
Ooh, tactical.
God is watching you.
I can't stand to fly. I'm not that naive. I'm just out to find the better part of me. I'm more than a bird, I'm more than a plane, I'm more than some pretty face beside a train. And it's not easy to be me. I wish that I could cry, fall upon my knees, find a way to lie about a home I'll never see. It may sound absurd, but don't be naive. Even heroes have the
Same shit. Raptor's too squishy. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, rip off. It was I don't even really want to talk about it. It was weird. It was a weird death. Probably mostly because I tamed a pet yesterday. My pet was really squishy. I just tamed my pet yesterday and I ended up getting like I didn't want to you can just go look at the last stream. We talked about it in depth and detail, so whatever. I've actually never died on a character past level 37 before, I don't think. So it was just weird. It was a weird death. A lot of little things added up to it turning into a shit show. But my mistake for taking a weak pet into an area where there wasn't an easy way to get out if I got too many mobs on me. You know? So, is what it is. Just disappointed because I would have been the first person, I'm sure, in the entire like race locked event to do a pure melee hunter all the way to 6. And not only a pure melee hunter, but I was doing like severe restrictions, you know. Only like crafted gear only and certain types of weapons to be used. So I was very gimped and weak based on the rules I'd applied to the character. So this character should be. This is just my typical melee hybrid where I can use, you know, Serpent Sting, Scorpid Sting, Viper Sting, and melee. So this character should be infinitely stronger. Although right now this pet is squishy as fuck. Of course, the pathing mob's coming. I am not. What's it with these respawns, man? I'm just playing the music. No, we're just listening to some music. This music will, you know, obviously block the stream here shortly, but as soon as I get the warning, it'll.
Ishnuala. Good luck, friend.
Today's your birthday. Hey, Grumpy, happy birthday, man. It was the. What the hell? The hell? I hope she's not gonna like leave this way after I cleared the other direction. Please tell me you're not going that way. It's like, not go that way. Mobs. We got 3 of them. This is going to be a pain. The trap didn't work either. Ah. Kill this one, buddy. Kill this one. Now kill this one. Focus fire, my friend. Focus fire. Now kill this one. In business.
I am honored. What brings you here?
Yeah, but happy birthday, Grumpy. It was the best of times, it was the worst of times. Quote Captain Kirk on his birthday. Exactly.
Hello.
I ever like why did it show that she had a quest? Like I hope that I actually completed that quest because it kept showing like the exclamation. No, we completed it, but it just kept showing. Yes, Tale of Two Cities. The raptor's always a cool pet, but he's always really squishy. I don't know what it is about raptors, but they always feel like squishier than kitties to me. And Pettopia's down right now, which is weird. I've never seen Pettopia down before. Yeah, I've never had a character die past like level 37 ripoff, so to die at 57 was not only pissed me off, but it was just shocking. But I guess it was like I said, it was a combination of a lot of things. Doing a quest that was a very difficult quest, having a pet that I just tamed yesterday had no ranks of stamina, only 2 ranks of armor, so he was very squishy. having my freezing trap get resisted, situation where a situation would have been manageable if my freezing trap landed, but it got resisted, so I ended up fighting 4 mobs at once. 2 of them were level 58 Moonfire spammers, Raged Alkin. They're spamming Moonfire on me. My pet's dying because he's squishy, and there's no clear way to escape the area as I'm trying to run out. There's other Alkin aggroing to me, and it just became a clusterfuck, basically. So. Really? Oh, I didn't hear that. The site's down right now. Which, like I said, I've never seen it down before. Maybe it's gone. Maybe we have no Petopia anymore. Maybe just another sign that it's time to play a different game. Hopefully, we have the Summer Games Fest today. I don't know about you guys, but I'm hoping that Guild Wars 3 gets announced. 11 hours and 19 minutes. Start of Summer Games Fest. ArenaNet has a big announcement. Hopefully it's Guild Wars 3. I'll play a new MMO. Wouldn't that be fun to play something entirely new?
Greetings. Be careful, for the Alliance. Light bless you.
Hmm. I think Cargo says something, doesn't he? No, it's like Cargos died on his mage at 35. Ah. Guess I'll have to tame Beast Lore. Do it the hard way. Since I can't, I don't know of an alternate site to Petopia. There's like Warcraft Pets, but that one sucks. Guess I'll have to put together my own website. Maybe I'll put together my own website. Or maybe I'll just put together like a document. There's got to be a document out there that shows is Health low on the raptor. I don't like that. Armor medium though. I really like wolf. I like wolves because like here, medium, low, high. Wolves medium, medium, medium. They don't consider a wolf high though. Here, see wolves medium, medium, medium. I've always found that wolf is just tankier than cats. I mean, when they should be. They got medium armor, medium health. We are at the level where we can pick up like a crag coyote in the Badlands, I believe. I like this. Best pets in WoW Classic Wolves from LBRS. What was the best PvE pet to have due to Furious Howl? Broken Tooth belongs to the cat. Like most cats, it's the best. You know, it just describes abnormally fast attack speed. Like Broken Tooth does not deal additional damage compared to other cats, since the attacks only hit half as hard. Broken Tooth's insane attack speed is amazing for causing spell pushback. So this is the thing that people never seem to understand. They're like, Broken Tooth, Broken Tooth. Everybody's like so insane to get Broken Tooth, and I'm like, he doesn't even do more damage. You know, it's just that he has more pushback, which is mostly good for PvP. I mean, it can be good for PvE if he's on a caster, you know, in a dungeon and help, you know, slowing down their attack speed. Yeah, cat's nice because they do eat fish. And then the pet that eats everything is, I believe, is it a turtle? There's one pet that's like a bear. I think bear is like a total garbage can. It'll eat pretty much anything. We should go for a bear. After my last hunter died, I kind of want a pet that's more tanky, you know? Bears don't have a special ability, though, do they? I don't usually roll with bears too much, other than just being tanky. They just have bite claw. They don't have any, like, special... It's too bad that bears don't have, like, a knockdown, because bears have a knockdown when you fight them. They're always knocking you off your feet, but they don't have, like... They don't have that. Armor medium, but health is high. Yeah, see, the bear will eat, look, bread, cheese, fish, fruit, fungus, meat. They eat, like, everything. So do boars, though. I've never used a tall strider as a pet. My favorite pets have always been cats and wolves. Raptors are okay. Never really used a hyena too much. We could go for a hyena. After all, we could pick up a hyena. The only thing is they make that... A lot of times the pets I use, believe it or not, are based on the sounds they make. You know, because I don't want the sounds to be, like, annoying to my ear. I don't want to... Like, I don't like boars because I hate listening to the stupid boar. You know, that... Like, his sounds just annoy me. Same thing with owls. The owl screech gets, you know, bothers my ears out, you know, after hours and hours of playing. I don't like hearing the owl screeching over and over again. That's why I like wolves, raptors. Their sound effects don't bother me as much. And bear doesn't bother me. I actually like the sound of the bear. We could go with the hyena. Since there's some hyenas we can pick up in... I don't know what level the hyenas are in, you know, in Thousand Needles. I think they're probably a little bit too low. But I'm curious what a hyena would feel like once it's my level and fully trained. Would it feel just like a wolf? You know, the wolf's better than a hyena though, because the wolf has Furious Howl and the hyena doesn't. That's the difference. The hyena though does eat fruit, whereas the wolves only eat meat. Raptors do not have a good swim animation. Look at these guys. They're just cruising. He's just levitating through the water apparently. Actually, this particular raptor is missing quite a few animations. There's a couple of animations he's missing too. Yeah. The problem with hyenas is we don't have Furious Howl and Hyena. That makes Wolf better than a hyena. I think we're gonna go back to Wolf. Wolf's just I just think Wolf's the best all-around pet. For me, as a hybrid melee, I like it the best. You know? Also, I feel like Furious Howl, since Furious Howl I'm pretty sure generates a little bit of threat, that the Wolf actually generates more threat than say like a hyena. Because he's got Growl, which generates threats, but when he casts Furious Howl, that also generates threat. Pretty sure. I know that if you cast it, it'll aggro. I think it will. Let me double check that though. See, this says Furious Howl does not generate threat. See, I thought it did. Okay, well, never mind. Well, we know Screech does, but Screech actually debuffs the enemy, so it makes sense that that generates threat. Okay, so not a big deal then. Well, the next wolf we could pick up would be, for me, would be pretty sure the Badlands. Right here. You can get a Crag Coyote. However, if we want to go for attack speed, which again, I don't really think attack speed makes a big difference on pets. Actually, maybe we should instead of going for attack speed, if it's a wolf anyway, remember we're going with bite. Does attack speed affect? No. Attack speed is just going to be auto attack. It shouldn't really affect your special skills. Like bite's just going to do a certain amount of damage. Just because your pet's act slower doesn't mean your bite's going to do more damage. Bite's got to apply to auto attacks. Can't apply to like special attacks.
How are you?
So it might apply to the fact that your pet can do a bite more frequently, but again, bite's on a cooldown anyway, so it doesn't matter.
Talk to me.
I believe bite's a 10-second cooldown. Did I grab the fight pad? I'm kind of walking in my sleep here. I think I did that. Let me check my bank really quick. Also, I'm curious about my alchemy. Do I have any materials? Because there's an alchemist here. So. What's got going on here? We have some stuff. We do have fishing, but we don't have any black moth ore. Don't need potion. Come in handy, but we don't. We do have one. Okay, so we need more oily black. A little bit of briar thorn, not much. Strength potions. Okay, interesting.
Keep it real.
Hinterlands is too high level. Fearless Hinterlands are too high level for me currently, right? Like they're more like level 40. So like the wolves in the Hinterlands are going to be like 40. I don't know, 42. I could be wrong on that. If you just look at the Hinterlands as a zone, it's level 40 to 50. Yeah, the mobs would be too high for me. And then, I mean the Feralus, sorry, Feralus, and then the Hinterlands also will be too high, right? Hinterlands are same thing. They're going to be like 40 to 50, so they're both about the same level. The mobs you run into are going to be probably, you know, the wolves and stuff are going to be around level 42, 45, I believe, if I remember correctly. So maybe we'll do some of these quests, and then when we're done with this, with Shimmering Flats, we'll hit the Badlands. This would all be so much easier if Petopia was still up. We could just double check, but I know what the mob is. It's a Crag Coyote. Let's just take a look. Yeah, level 35 to 36. See right here? This is what I was talking about. Crag Coyote. That would be a wolf we could pick up. Or we could pick up a hyena, but a hyena doesn't have Furious Howl. The hyena learn Furious Howl? I don't think so. I think only wolves have it. No, JP, I went to bed for... I think I went to bed and slept for... I think I slept for about 3 hours.
You got my attention. Be good. Off with you. What's on your mind? Watch your back.
Honored, I'm sure. Very good.
Can I help you? Be seeing you. Alrighty then.
Yo! Hurry back!
How you doing, JP? I'm still depressed that my hunter died. My 5700 died, which is just still shocking on every level. But it is fun. It is fun to be on a hunter that actually can use Serpent Sting, which is always kind of... It's always nice to get on a hybrid hunter. Have that extra flexibility. Beer bomb. Okay, gotta remember how to get to RFK. You guys want to do RFK? I don't have explosive trap though. I'm wondering. Yeah, well, never mind. We're not doing it anyway. What level do we get explosive? I need to hit the trainer because I don't remember. Well, we're almost there. Once we hit 36, we'll hit the trainer. So who knows when the last time I want to hit this. I haven't played this Center in a long time, so. Actually, this Center I played not too long ago. I'm sure I would have hit the trainer, probably. Hilarious though that my weapons, I'm literally using store-bought weapons. Weapons I bought from a vendor. Surprised that this hunter hasn't found any, any weapons. Surprising. But something to look forward to. Damn, man. Well, not having skinning is going to speed up my leveling. I want to skin every mob. Yeah, I'm actually shocked I died, JP. I'm like stunned that I died, but we were, like I said, we were doing a very difficult quest, and my pet was really weak, so. And we had some bad luck, you know. If the mob wouldn't have resisted my freezing trap, I wouldn't have died in that situation. And then if I wouldn't have screwed up and tried to loot a mob, which reset the quest, which got me killed in the first place, then I wouldn't have died either. If I just would not have been greedy and tried to run to a mob up as far as this turtle to loot them, which reset the escort, which I was at the end of the escort, I was pretty much done with it. I wouldn't have had to redo the whole escort again, which is what ended up getting me killed. So there were all kinds of weirds. There's all kinds of weird scenarios that got me killed. So somebody didn't want that hunter to live. Somebody didn't want that hunter to live. You know what I mean? It's one of those quests that's like, it's tricky because the NPC keeps walking. So like you'll fight a mob and she'll just keep walking and she'll aggro another mob and you have to protect her. So then you got to go fight the other mob and I can't as a melee hunter, I can't kill a mob fast enough. So she keeps walking and aggroing more mobs. So I end up fighting 2 or 3 mobs at once. And those mobs can be, they were like 57, 58, and the 58s are casters, so they're spamming Moonfire on you. So they do a lot of damage. So it is a dangerous quest, but still, I should not have died there. That was, like I said, there was some bad luck involved, and there were some poor decisions on my part, too. But the biggest decision was I probably shouldn't have done that quest. Probably just should skip that one until I was a little bit higher level. Or until my pet was trained, because my pet had 0 training on stamina and only 2 ranks of armor. So he was very weak. And you could see it, like every time he had 2 mobs on him, his health was just going down very, very quickly. Yeah, I'm not a fan of them either. But I've done that one quite a few times, and I have died on that quest before, though, just not on hardcore. I did die on that quest once before, so it's not the first time I died on that quest. But the other time I died, I wasn't a hardcore character. So I knew that it was a dangerous quest. But, you know, just sad. Disappointed in myself that I died. I don't ever really die. Hey, Strafe, what's up? Yeah, the lonely. Just very surprising. You know, like I don't die in hardcore very often. It's very rare, so. Last time I died hardcore was like 3 years ago, so. So disappointing. And just because I wanted to be able to say in the guild chat, hey, I'm the first pure melee hunter in this whole entire event. Like no one's leveled a pure melee hunter in this race locked event to 60. I'm convinced of that. So I would have been the first. And not just melee hunter, man. I had the restrictions, man. I can only wear gear that I crafted. I can only use weapons that, up to level 52, I can only use weapons that come from crates and stuff, Yeah, but I'm sure those viewers are probably laughing at me that I died, They're probably pretty disappointed. I mean, I'm just super disappointed that I died, so very disappointed. It's also embarrassing. I always find it embarrassing to die because I just don't expect to ever die, and I don't die. It's so infrequent that it happens that every time it happens, I feel very bad. I feel embarrassed. Like, how the hell can you die there? What is wrong with you? I feel like a complete noob. But sometimes a little slap in the face gives you a little bit of humility, huh? Humble pie. Yeah, like I never had a tune die that high before. I think the previous highest I was around upper 30s, and that was a long time ago. Like way back when. So that's hard when you're that high level because you've spent so much time, especially the amount of hours I put into fishing. I had like 11 days playtime on that character. It was insane how much playtime I had on that character. Like compared to this character, who I'm sure is what, 3 days. Raptor move's so funny. Did you get information on that guy's Discord yet? Remember he said he was going to create the Discord? We're going to need that Discord if we want to do the that event. Yeah, let's take a look at our skills. It looks like we get Immolation Trap rank 3, which is going to be big. Frost Trap looks like we can pick up. Apparently we don't have that yet. Flare. Men Pet. Looks like we might even have great stamina and armor available to us too. So we have a lot of stuff we need to train. Which means we're going to be broke. Money-wise. My pet's so slow because he doesn't have. I'm so used to having dash. Or even just bestial swiftness. JP, you said by the way, but you never you never finished your thought. Did you ever find the Discord server for that event, the light, on the Season of Discovery? Yeah, exactly. JP seems to have disappeared on us. Oh, you are there. Well, you said by the way, and then you never said anything after that. So I was wondering if you figured out the Discord server for that event. I remember last time you talked to him, he said that he was working on it, but that he hadn't created it yet. That's what it sounded like. I need to vendor some stuff here. My bags are completely full. Yeah, it's always the struggle. Okay, I'm gonna switch to my fishing rod because I have two weapons. I can't take one slot out of my bag and replace it with two. That's why it's saying inventory full when I try to switch to my fishing rod.
Yeah, what do you want?
I want a vendor. So these guys are
Time is money, friend. Have a good one. What's up? Hey, glad I could help. Be good. Potential customer.
Here we go. What's he got? Don't need. I got so much junk in my inventory.
Hurry back.
Oh yeah, you can't put the leak in the stream. Has to be put in the Discord. I got to get back to bed. It's already 6:30 in the morning, so unfortunately I didn't get a chance to stream as early as I wanted. So I think we're just gonna. I think I'm probably just gonna get back to bed here for a little bit. But we'll play. We'll be streaming tonight. I'm trying to think. My wife has. Really shocked that I don't have better weapons on this character, considering that there's no restriction. This character has no restrictions on gear, so just surprised that I haven't found better weapons. I don't group a lot, so it's not a surprise that that I don't have green weapons. But this just means that no green weapons have even dropped for me. I'm level 36 and we haven't had a blue or a green weapon drop that was better than these white weapons, which surprising. But let's hit the hunter trainer and see what kind of damage we're looking at. I'm thinking we have probably quite a bit of stuff to train.
Great to meet you.
Yep, stamina, armor.
Safe travels.
Welcome.
Trap break 3, yes, very good. Frost trap, yes. It's like I don't use frost trap much. In fact, I rarely use it. We do have Viper Sting, which is nice. We can use Viper Sting. We use Scorpid Sting. Scorpid Sting is kind of pointless. It's kind of pointless, to be honest. Because in any case where I use Scorpid Sting against a mob, I probably would prefer Serpent Sting. Scorpid Sting is more of a PvP thing. If I was going up against like a rogue, for example, I would hit him with. But even against a rogue, I might use Serpent Sting over Scorpid. So, with those abilities, I really don't use that much. We can't use multi-shot, distracting, concussive. You know, all this other stuff we pretty much don't use on the hybrid melee. But the men pet's definitely good. I think the beast lore, since Petopia is down currently, I'm actually gonna grab beast lore, which I normally don't because I just look stuff up on Petopia. But since Petopia seems to be down, I'm gonna go ahead and grab that. As well grab track demons, it's very useful. Grab Viper Sting. Viper Sting has its uses. It's rare, but it does have its uses.
Safe
So
travels.
we're going to have to put this on some other keybind. Because I typically put Viper Sting on. Track demons. There. Yeah, it seems like it's been down. I know it's been down since yesterday. Yesterday was the first time I tried to go to it. Like recently, and it was down, and then I went down today, and it's down today, so that's why I grabbed Beast Lore. Yeah. What we're gonna do is see. Whoops. Whoops. Okay, so now we've added Beast Lore here, right? So if we need to cast Beast Lore, try casting it on my pet and see if it works. And it does, see? Okay, so now we have access to that. That's kind of useful. It can be useful since Petopia is down.
Need help? Go with honor.
We have an unspent talent point. And really putting in my pet armor is going to be probably their best bang for the buck. I wouldn't mind grabbing my... we'll put it. We'll be smart and put it in our pet's armor. Called Tamed. I think I've heard of that one. Yeah, I think I've heard of that add-on. I mean, I've never needed to use any kind of weird pet add-ons. I know there's add-ons that'll, I think, that tell you like where to go, like to upgrade your skills, but I typically know usually. Like I've got kind of like especially if I'm on a wolf. Like if I'm on a wolf, I know exactly. Usually, I kind of know what to tame at what level. At least up through like level 35, and after that, I just do a quick Petopia search to see. You know, I've always kind of relied on Petopia because it's just easy to just pull it up really quick and say, okay, but you know, what's my next rank of bite, for example. But I may just compile my own spreadsheet or something, and that way I don't have to rely on websites or add-ons because I don't really like relying on an add-on that just gives me something that I can literally Google in like 2 seconds, you know, like pull it up on the web in like, you know, like 10 seconds, because then you're loading this add-on that is taking up memory. Any add-on you install on your WoW client could cause issues, I've just ran into too many issues with stuttering, performance issues. You know, it's just I try my best not to install add-ons just to do something. Just because I'm being lazy. You know, if I can't, you know, I've got 2 monitors here. If I can't just pull up a website really quick and find something, you know, I would much rather do that than run an add-on, you know. And for now, we've got Beast Lore. I pretty much know like at what levels, what pets are gonna sort of probably have the skill I'm looking for in the range I'm looking, so I can just Beast Lore them real quick. Although does it tell what rank though? It may not tell the rank. It may just tell the abilities. So, but yeah, I'll take a look at Tamed. It could be one of those add-ons we could just enable when we need it. You know what I mean? Oh, okay, so this one's actually pretty good because this one's not basing it off of... Actually, this could be a good add-on because all this is it just shows like what pets give you what ranks. So actually, yeah, that could be a good add-on. Because it shouldn't have any impact on the performance of the client, because basically all it is just like a diary of it's just like a compendium. So if we go here, we'll add Tamed. Yeah, so thank you, JP. This one could be decent because I don't think it should have any impact on performance. I just didn't want anything that was gonna scan. That's like, you're moving close to a beast in the world, and it's gonna like try to scan and say, oh, this is such and such, and here's his stats. But it's not. I don't think it's that. I think it just has its own internal library. So, and that's probably just sitting inside the add-on. Actually, we can probably figure that out pretty quickly. We go to add-ons and go to tamed. If you look here, it's got, what's the biggest one here? See, here be dragons, library, data broker, library icon. And then it's just ace library, it's just something that's required. I don't know why they call it here be dragons, so that's kind of weird. And then you're looking here, and instance ID override. Yeah. Huh. So it is doing stuff though. You can see it's checking zones and locations. So this is actively doing stuff. Like when you have this add-on running and you walking through a zone, it's actively calculating certain things. So because it's doing that, it does have a chance to impact the performance of your client. So again, that's why I'll try not to install add-ons that do that, because I just don't want any like impact on the client. So that's probably an add-on I probably wouldn't use, unless whatever, just probably wouldn't use it.
Here there. Be good. What can I get for you today? See you soon.
I supply only the finest goods.
What
See you
can I do
around.
for you? Safe travels. Good day to you. Have a good one.
Guy's coming after my herbs, so I'm gonna follow him. Hey, what's up, Sam? No, the lonely elf bit the dust. RP walk. I just heard a weird sound. I heard like a weird sound. I don't know what it was. I better go check. Gotta check something. I'll be right back. Apparently it was nothing. Every time that part of that song plays, I have to RP walk. It's just a must, right? That song, when it does that, it's like, okay, RP walk. shadowy assassins.
You need something?
Looking for something specific? See you around.
How are you? See you around. What can I do for you? I supply only the finest goods. See you later.
What are you looking for? Have a good one.
I don't know if my skill's high enough to fish here. I don't apparently have any fishing bobbers. Probably get some at the end, maybe. again. Combat begins. Is it the assassins again? Yeah, it's fucking assassins. It's just something around here where the assassins spawn. I don't know why they do, to be honest. But when you're in this area, you have to be careful because they tend to spawn around this area here, and also over here, like right where I kind of came up through the water. So from where I'm standing here, like through this area, they tend to spawn, and they can. And if you, it's not a big deal because I'm high enough level and I've got a pet. But if you come to this zone for whatever reason, just because you want to like pick up the flight path or something, and you're like really low level, you could 100% get killed. Because these like level 38 assassins will just spawn on you and kill you. And a lot of people die to these guys because they don't realize they spawn in this area. I can hear them fighting in the background behind me. Ah, shit. Oh, JP, did you? Let me check the Discord. Let's join this. Thanks, JP, for the Discord link. So we are now in here. The light is a paladin, priest only guild, and season discovery. We aim to experience all content together, starting from level 1 and progressing as a united community. Our focus is teamwork, friendship, and creating a welcoming home for everyone. So this was posted 2 days ago. Together we stand, together we shine. We are the light. So that class picking. I'm going tank. Select your specialization. I am protection paladin. You've been signed up. There's an event. What's the event? Class tank. Spec. Okay. Great helper. Okay. When does it start? Oh, so it started already. Look, got the paladin up to level 15. So we're gonna switch over to this, guys. Yeah, let's get over onto wild growth and start leveling because I want to do this. I want to do this season discovery event because I think this will be fun. I haven't played season discovery like in a lot, like since it like first launched, so I don't even know the game that well. So I think it'll be something refreshing we can do. So I don't know what we're gonna call. Okay, that's cool. Yeah, JP, let me solidify the character name. We created the Sword of Hope. What do you think, JP? Should we go with Sword of Hope? This is always kind of an RP-ish kind of name for a paladin. My other paladin name that I like to go with is Unbeliever, but I figured this light's kind of around, like, supposed to be like the light. I think Unbeliever is probably not a good name for that. So we can go with Sword of Hope. So yeah, let me log in. You can give me a guild invite. And then let me see. Let's go add-ons. Era, World of Warcraft. The classic era. WTF count. Let's go Bliss of Buccaneers. This one. Hopefully this is good.
The noble humans of Stormwind are a proud, tenacious race.
Okay. Got too many add-ons loaded, of course. look at all these add-ons. Let me log out and fix some of the. We have way too many add-ons loaded here. We should probably delete some of these add-ons out of here anyway. We don't need Azurite. We don't need. And let me do a full reload. Back, and we're going to go to count. And we want wild growth here. Sword of Hope. Then we're just going to paste from my other paladin, and hopefully that will get me up to date. That's all. Welcome. Okay. See if the set up our add-ons really quickly before I log off because I got to get some sleep. But yeah, we're gonna do Season Discovery. I just think this will be really fun. It'll be something different. We've been doing like the Hardcore Hunter for a while, so this will be something different. So let's go to Sword of Hope, and we're just gonna disable all. We're not doing HardCore, which is nice. We don't have to worry about that. Auctionator, Buffwatch Classic, and let's do Guild Wars 2. Mate. Tip. Maps. Mask. I like mask. Mix. We might need Nova. I don't know. I guess Omni-CC. I don't even know if we need Omni-CC, but we'll grab it. Definitely need Opie, Questy. Recount. And I don't know if we need vendor price, but we'll grab it. Definitely want weak wars. I think that's it. Okay. Flows. Now we're looking a little bit better. This one. Campion. Oh, thank you. Let's go to activate. Oh, there you are. Hey. And you're level 5. Hey, yeah. And you're a paladin too. Oh man, you got money? Yes. Oh, thank you. This is so weird because I played the self-found hardcore for so long where we couldn't trade with other characters, so it's really weird to even be able to trade with somebody. You can buy runes? What? What runes? You can buy runes? What is this? Oh, so they just so they changed the game so that you could just get your runes as opposed to having to go through the game and find them? Because remember you used to have to be able to find them, right? Right? You used to have to be able to find them. Season of God, I can't type. Season of Discovery Talent Calculator. Paladin. And then I guess we just used to have to find, yeah, I just assumed we'd have to find them again. So you gave me 10 silver. I guess I could probably just buy them all. Right? I mean, what? We got 1, 2, 3. I guess we just, if we buy them, do we just, how does it work? Do we just learn it? Learn the new ability. Does it go into like a library? So I can just buy them all and learn them all, right? I don't have to worry about it. I don't want to, is that correct? You can buy them and learn them, and it's not going to like, there's not like a certain amount you can learn at once, is there? Okay, cool. So then if I go to here, there's no, and then so use the rune, you just cast it on your, how do you use the rune? Do you just cast it? Because I don't see runes here. Oh, there we go. This is weird. Go to your Librum. Well, I don't have a, I mean, oh, so it equipped it. Oh. So what happened? You have learned how to create a new item. Okay, so now if I go to runes, I can do it. Okay, so it goes here. Okay, cool. I got it. All right, cool. So learn this one, and this is what? Oh, use the teach. Oh, so these just teach you abilities and equip them. This is so weird. Oh my goodness. This is insane. This is going to take a little bit of getting used to. I don't think I learned this one yet, right? think that's it, right? I learned all these, right? You should be able to buy a few pieces of equipment. Yeah, I'm not sure what... Did I learn this already? I don't know if this automatically filtered out ones I already learned. I guess these don't cost much, so let's find out. Yeah, I think that's what it's doing. Yeah, because there's one less. Okay, cool. Yeah, everything we learned doesn't show up now, which is good because it's less confusing that way. Exorcist. It's not exorcism, it's exorcist. That's interesting. Ooh, the seal of martyrdom. Isn't that the good seal? And then look, you get a divine steed. You can even get like a pet at like level 1. If someone just gives you 5 gold, is that what's going on here? Level 1 pet? Okay, well, I do have to go. A level 1 mount, I mean. I do have to go, though. I have to get to bed. It says 7... Oh, shit. 7. Yeah, thanks, Shapey. It's still... I mean, I still want to play the Hunter, too, because I do enjoy doing the hardcore Hunter, and I have such a bad taste in my mouth from that one dying that I kind of want to get another one to 60 just to be like, screw you, Blizzard. Just to be like, screw you. The only way to get a bad taste in my mouth out of dying on hardcore is to level character to 60. But anyways, we'll play this too. So anyways, I gotta get to sleep though. I'll catch you guys later, man. Hope everybody's having a good one. And I'll see you in the next one, man. Peace out.